This video is going to go over how to find the y-intercept in tables and in graphs. First of all, we need to find out what is the y-intercept. So the definition, the y-intercept is the point at which a line crosses or intersects with the y-axis. So I'm going to underline that. It's where it intersects or it's where it crosses the y-axis. Okay, so another thing we need to know is when x is 0 in an ordered pair, the y value is the y-intercept. So when x is 0, then its pair that's matched with it, this would be the y-intercept. So ordered pairs are super easy. When you look at your ordered pair, if x is 0, then the number that's paired with it is the y-intercept. Okay, so now what we want to do is look at a table version. And a table basically is doing my ordered pairs. I'm going to put that down here. This is also ordered pairs. Because just like I said on the last page, if I can find where the x value is 0, then that's going to show me the y-intercept because it's the corresponding number under the y. So I'm just going to say look for, whoops. Look for the x value to be 0 because the y value is then the y-intercept. Okay, so just like in that last page where I showed you, so if this one says x is 0 and y is 7, then that means 7 was your y-intercept. Okay, now sometimes the table doesn't have a 0. So for example, in this table, I don't see a 0. However, 0 would fit right in here. This is where 0 would be. So my goal basically is to find out what would be this y value over here. When x is 0, what would y be? We don't know. So I would need to try and look for some type of pattern. Okay. Look for a pattern. What is the table counting by? Or basically, I'm saying, what is the constant rate of change? Constant rate of change. When I look at this table, it looks like it's counting by 2s. When I go down, that's plussing 2 from 1 to 3. That's plussing 2 from 3 to 5, plus 2 from 5 to 7, plus 2. Now I'm going to go down the y side. It increased by 1, increased by 1, increased by 1, and increased by 1. So my rule is for every 2 that I increase on the x value, I increase my y by just 1. Okay, if I only want to increase my x value by 1, because that would get me in between these. That's only half as much. I would only increase half as much on this side as well. So my ordered pair then for this side, when x is 0, y would only be increasing 0.5, so it would be 1.5. And then again, because x was 0, now I know my y-intercept is 1.5. So a graph, we are looking for the point where it intersects the y-axis. So I'm just going to zoom in, and I'm going to tell you guys what you want to do is look at, here's my y-axis. I'm going to go down the y-axis, and then as soon as I get to where the line intersects with it, I'm going to put a dot there, and that would represent my y-intercept. Okay, look for where the line crosses or intersects the y-axis. So you could also think about this, if this is the path a ball is being thrown and I'm standing on this line, where is this ball going to cross? For me, it would cross me at -3. Let's see, let's change. Whoops. So for this one, the y-intercept is -3. And the x is 0. So my ordered pair altogether would be 0, -3. If I look over at this table, or this graph, sorry, again, this line is going to be the path, possibly a ball is being thrown. When I get to the y-axis, this is me. Where is this path of the ball going to cross me? I would stop right here. I would put a dot because that's where it intersects. And on this one crosses at in between 0 and 1. Look for where the line crosses, and it crosses at 0.5. And it's honestly that easy. 0.5. So the whole entire ordered pair would be 0 and then 0.5. But remember, 0.5, that's your y-intercept. And same thing over on this one. The ordered pair is 0, -3, but the y-intercept, I would just say, is -3. That's your main answer.